Hello YouTube, and this is John Hunter Gaming here, and I am back for another episode of my Let's Play. Yeah, I'm super laggy today. My computer ain't wanting to run at all hardly today. So I'll keep the episode short. I don't know, maybe a 10-minute long episode at the most, unless it decides to get better. But as you can tell, I did some work up there. I have it all encased with the roof on. Right now I don't have water in the corners just for the fact that nothing can spawn then. What I'm going to end up doing is have corridors coming off out the sides that the water, or that there's no water, and that way once they hit the water they start flowing down into the thing. So we'll see when I get that going. Excuse me. So yeah, I'll work on, that's the thing I'll work on off screen. Yeah. I'm gonna maybe, as long as I don't lag out, show you my tree farm. Okay. As you can tell, it kind of got bigger. Yeah. It goes all the way back here. It's 11 by 3, so I got 33 trees. And another sapling, so I could make 34. And this will just grow into a solid block of wood that then I can chop down. You'll notice over here I got the jungle saplings, but they're kind of staggered like that. Oh whoa, look at that. Those were like lined up with the hill equally, so it had a really cool effect with jungle saplings. Don't want to miss out on those. But anyways, I gotta put crisscross like that, because when you have them back to back, they will not grow correctly. The ones next to, say I had all these in a line and this one grew, that one and that one would pop out of place. Good. So I gotta put them like that. I just figured that out last time, and as you can tell, just while we're sitting there, a few trees grew. Now I'm gonna see if any of my wheat has grown. I've been chopping down those while I can, also the reeds. Yeah. This thing's poopy today. But, I don't really know. Yeah. I have a story to tell that I'll get to here in a sec. So, yeah, I'll get to it in a sec here. But anyways, I am saving up as best as I can to get a new motherboard, processor, video card, and RAM, and all that. Because that comes along with the new video card. Oh, you're kidding me, stupid gypsy tree. Crap. I'm gonna drop some of this off in my chest here. But, anyways. I am saving up for that. In total, it'll come to be about 400 bucks. And I don't got nearly that much. I got like 50 bucks right now. So it'll be a while. As you can tell also, I made lots of axes. I just had my one iron one and it broke, and I go, I'm just gonna make a bunch. Helps if I could talk. So I did. Oh, whoops, that's just full. Let's go to this one then. Boom, and boom. Okay, well anyways. So, let me give you a little background if you guys don't know about this story that I'm going to tell you. I do lots of motorcycle riding. I love riding motorcycles. That's just what I do for fun a lot, and then play computer games. I know, kind of polar opposites in a way. But, anyways, behind where I live, there's like a huge, like, pathway and, like, dirt pathway, like, private road kind of thing, and a big field and all that I can ride around in. And I do. And I do it all the time. And today it was starting to get pretty thunderstormy out. But where I was, it was still pretty bright and around. If it would have gotten any worse, I would have came home. Oops, I'm gonna go plant this. But, oh, son of a bitch. But it wasn't getting any worse that I could notice. They're kind of moving away. So I was out riding around, and there were some people on some BMX bikes, some younger kids. I would suspect probably 10 or so. And, I hear them stop and look around, and I heard it a little bit the first time also. But I kind of thought it was a fire truck, so I didn't go home. But it was a tornado siren. But as I said, I didn't go home because I didn't think much of it. Just for the fact that it was still nice out for the most part. So that probably a minute later, my motorcycle dies. Well, actually, I hear a big clunk and it dies. So I go, oh, you're kidding me. And then I hear the tornado sirens again, and I go, really? And then my mom calls me and she's like, you need to get home now. I'm like, okay, I'm trying my best, but my motorcycle don't want to start. So then I finally get to start. Well, now I figure out it ain't moving. My, clutch lever thingy, that you pull in for your clutch to shift gears and neutral kind of thing. If you guys don't know what it is. Had basically broken somehow, and that was part of the big pop. I think it started to vibrate, and I'll get to why I think it started to vibrate. But so I kind of pushed it home very fast. Oh, why did that one pop out now? But anyways, I kind of ran home really fast, and I noticed that it was in gear, but I didn't think anything of it because I just knew my clutch is broken, kinda. So, anyways, when I get home, I was saying my clutch thing broke, and I don't know, but I can't get in gear. Well, it turns out my chain came off my back wheel and my gear inside my transmission, which I got all fixed now. But, I'd never had that happen before. And, well, it's working now. I was out riding again today. It was just perfect timing for that to happen. But anyways, I think it was vibrating enough that I probably had a crack in the actual clutch lever, so that vibration would get it to the point of actually breaking in the end. And obviously it did. I've never seen the crack, so basically I can still ride it, but it's a little delayed, I guess is the word I'm looking for. When I push in the clutch, because I have to push it in all the way for it to stop, while before I only had to pull it in like halfway and it'd start to, or like at a fourth of the way it'd start to work, and all the, like halfway it would be basically all the way in. Well, now I gotta squeeze it all the way in, and I can finally stop without it dying. So it's kind of, whoop, I was about to fall off there. So it's something I just gotta get used to, because otherwise I'd have to pay like 30-some bucks for a new clutch lever. If I want a good quality one, I can get probably like a plastic made in China one for 30 cents. But, yeah. I know I'm just kind of pacing, but I have nothing to do that I can really do on screen, just for the fact that I'm lagging so much today. I am working on it, as I said. I might actually take a small break, like a month or two break from doing this. Probably will never happen, but I'm contemplating doing that. That way I just don't have to put out these not great quality videos. But yeah, we'll see on that, as most things. Thought I was gonna fall off again. So yeah, that was a fun experience, but there were some kids out on some BMX bikes, and they were kind of looking around the first time, but they didn't do anything. And the second time when it went off again, I was like, Y'all better get home. That's a tornado warning. Or tornado sirens. And they flew home. This. Different. Another creeper. Look at that. And it's turning nighttime. Look at that. But yeah. It was a fun day. There's a, as I'm speaking now, it might have died by now. I haven't looked really. But, as far as I know, there's like 2 tornadoes going in Kansas. One in like Wichita and one kind of northwest. Yeah, northwest of it. Whoops. I don't know exactly where that's at. But, yeah. It was an interesting day for me. I don't live in Kansas. I live, yeah. So anyways, we had tornado sirens. It was fun. I've heard them a lot before. I probably get them once, maybe twice a year. But, yeah. And I mean, it wasn't, we hardly ended up ever getting any rain or, we got like 2 bolts of lightning. That was the scariest part. Which isn't that, well actually the scariest part is when all of a sudden tornado sirens are going off and I can't get home. That's the scary part. Oh yeah, I was gonna put chickens in that. So, yeah, that was my day. Did a few other things, not a whole heck of a lot. Tomorrow, not gonna do a whole heck of a lot. I don't know if it's supposed to rain tomorrow or not, because if it's supposed to rain, then I won't wash my motorcycle. If it freaking opened the door. If it isn't gonna rain, then I will wash my motorcycle. If it isn't, then I won't. All depends on what it decides to do. Because I truly have no idea. I don't really pay attention to those things, and even if I do, by that night I've forgotten. Do I have cobblestone anywhere? Cobblestone. How many can I make here? Okay, I'll just make 8 and call it good. I'm hopefully gonna do some more mining here soon. Boom, so I'm gonna get 8 stoves here. Oh, also, I don't know, do they ship, if they, ship stuff on Monday, then I will have my headset tomorrow, because it didn't get here tonight. If they don't ship on Sundays, why am I keeping saying that? Then I won't have it tomorrow, and I'll have to wait till Monday. I do have school off Monday, though. So that's cool. Okay, so I can build one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Put that there. Cool. So, I don't really know what else to talk about. I would love, what I want to do is I want to get one of those headset cameras. It's going to be a while till I get one. But get one of those cameras that like goes on your helmet, so I can put one on my motorcycle helmet and like ride around and record at the same time. I think that'd be really cool. Cause like, it's really cool riding. If you guys have never ridden before, I would highly recommend it. But if you have tried it and don't like it, well then, that's your deal. You know, everyone likes different things. You know, I've had people call me crazy and want to kill myself because I ride a motorcycle, which I think is crazy because, yeah, I think they're kind of crazy. Okay, I would never not wear a helmet on my motorcycle. Those are the crazy people to me. But, you know, as I said, everyone has their own deal. But, yeah. I don't get it why they don't have that a law, because it's a law that you have to wear your seatbelt in a car, but you don't gotta wear a helmet on a motorcycle. It makes a lot of sense, because it's much less of a risk to not have a helmet on a motorcycle than have a seatbelt on in your car. But, whatever. Some people are weird like that. Yeah. I would love to own a Harley someday. They're a lot of money, though. So, yeah, I do lots of illegal stuff on my motor. Well, not illegal, but like, it ain't legal by any means. So, to get where I go motorcycling, I can ride on sidewalks, which is super illegal. Or I can ride on the road, the street, which is super illegal. But I live in a super small town, so they don't really care all that much. But, so I ride on the road and the sidewalk to get down there. Then the trail that I ride on, the dirt trail, is a walking and biking trail owned by some, I don't know, even who by. But, that's illegal because it's authorized vehicles only, and I ain't an authorized vehicle by any means. Then, yeah. I think that's about the only laws I break. But anyways, to go wash my motorcycle, there's a convenience store gas station thingy down the street. That's our biggest store. And it has like a self-serve car wash thing. And I know some people are going to be hating on me because I say wash. But anyways, we have a car wash down there that has like one of those super high pressure nozzle thingies. And I'll just use that. It costs like, I think probably $2 to wash it. Which is nothing in the scheme of things, especially when we talk about like $2,000 motorcycle. That's $2.50 isn't a whole heck of a lot. Ooh, there's a cave. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna do that if it doesn't rain tomorrow. I pray it doesn't, because it hasn't been cleaned up in a long time. I froze there for a sec. My frap said 0. That's scary. Yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. I didn't do a whole heck of a lot. This was more of a story time and do nothing on Minecraft Day. But, I just thought, why not get a video out, just for the heck of it. So yeah, that's about it. This is John Hunter Gaming signing out. Peace.